Good afternoon. This is Ramblin' Rusty. Today I am here at the Conway Seventh-day Adventist Church. It's Friday afternoon and I thought, hey, I need to make something for the fellowship meal tomorrow. Well, the Pathfinders had a Dutch oven. So I had the Dutch oven here, was in the shed. I had Jeff pull it out. And here's all the parts. Now, the Dutch ovens were a very important part of the pioneer growing up and life. In fact, the Lewis and Clark expedition, the only thing that they took with them, and they brought that back, was their guns and their Dutch ovens. The Dutch oven is several parts. You have the lid right here. You see the raised part on the lid right here. They say that Paul Revere was the one that says, hey, there should be a raised part on your lid for the Dutch oven. The Dutch oven is cast iron, and this one's made by Lodge, one of the most premier cast iron workers. But there are many people that even in their wills, some of the pioneers, in their will, they would pass down in their will their cast iron Dutch oven or their skillet. The next thing, oh, you notice the white thing inside of the Dutch oven there? That's to help make cleanup easier. You can buy those. They come in a pack of about, about 10 or so. Next thing, this is how I'm going to start my charcoal. This is a charcoal starter. You put the charcoal in the top, you put some paper underneath, and sometimes I use a little lighter to accelerate it. The next section is a pan. This pan is what I put the charcoal briquettes on the bottom. Then you have some nice big tongs to pick up your charcoal, because in the unit that I'm doing, I need to put 10 of the lighted charcoal briquettes on the bottom and about 12 or 13 on top of the pan. The next thing looks like legs or something. That is when you take the top off, you can set the top on that so it doesn't get dirty. The next utensil right here, this is what's used to pick up the top with. It works real well. Just fits in there like that, and you can pick up the top and move it, because you're going to have hot charcoal briquettes on there. Then of course there's a lighter, and I use just a little go juice on there. And then of course you need some types of charcoal briquettes. The next thing I have, this I put around it. This is to keep the wind off, and it's very nice. In fact, my kid's step-granddad, he made this for me. He was in heating and air conditioning. And I'll go out and I'll see if I can do it with one hand. We'll go out and start the briquettes. I have already a number of them in the charcoal starter. So we'll go outside. I can do this with one hand. We're going to go outside and get this started. And then I'll probably stop the broadcast from there. And I go back and get the pan to set it on. And this is this little pan that I got. When you get through, you can just pick it up, and there'll be some ashes that filter through. But this is a real nice thing to set down on. and I'll set my charcoal starter on it to start with. So to work with a charcoal starter, you you put as many briquettes as you need inside of it, and here's some paper I'll put on the bottom of it, and I have the briquettes in there already. You can see there, and then we'll give a little starting fluid on it. And then let's see if I can all right, I have a flame going in the bottom, and so what we do when all the charcoal briquettes are lit, and then I'll bring out the Dutch oven, and I'll put a number of charcoal briquettes in the bottom, around the bottom in that pan down there, and then I'll take some of the hot briquettes and put them on top of the lid, and then they say about every 15 minutes to turn your whole Dutch oven, and then turn the lid too. This is like in a microwave, it goes around. But this is a very nice setup for getting your briquettes started. And when they're all lit real well, then you can put it on there in about probably 40 minutes. I can peek in every now and then to see how it's doing. The simple recipe that I used, I had gotten 2 pounds of blackberries, and then I got a yellow cake mix, and they said to mix that with a little bit of flour, so I got a cup of flour mixed with that, mixed it all up in there inside the bowl, and I sweetened some of them because I let the blackberries